Hello everybody, welcome to another Garden Aquatics View Through the Ring Light. Tonight I'm showing you a view through the ring light and what you see in the camera when I post a video. This is behind the scenes. So you're seeing the ring light, which you don't normally see. I have the camera behind the ring light so that you see the ring light and what I do. I showed you the shadows. I showed you how to make the picture clearer, how to enhance your appearance and stuff like that. But what we're going to talk about tonight in the view through the ring light is what you see behind. Either it's a green screen or an actual studio. And what most people do is have a studio and have different things around the studio, like a bookcase, something playing with like a light above you, and you have the two lights there and this bookcase. This is meant to draw your eyes to the video or to the live stream. You're listening to me talk. I have other people in here and stuff like that. And if you do a lot of live streams, it's good to have, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a better, it's good to have a studio or have a background behind you where it'd be interesting to people. You may not think that you're watching it, oh, he's boring or something like that, or you're interested in a topic that he's talking about, but your mind and your eyes wander through the video looking at the different views of what I'm showing you behind me. You may be looking at him, but your eyes are also focusing on what's above me, what's behind me, what's beside me, and actually talking to you. And of course, making the appearance of me look good. If you go back to other people, I would say Dollar Tree hauls and different podcasts that you've seen and stuff like that. Watch their original ones. Some professional have something in the background, have the name of their podcast behind them on a brick screen or something like that, or different bookcases or a winter scene. And when you watch a newscast, the screen behind you is always moving or changing different things, and you have a reporter come on. They're usually in the background, usually standing somewhere, or if they're in another studio, they have a picture of the area or the city that they're in. They're behind a green screen, or that's being projected, and that's what you're seeing while they talk to you. Your eyes are focusing on the person, but also looking around the studio. What I want to do for you tonight, and I want you to go to other channels and go back to a few years ago when they did their videos and see how their channels changed and what their backgrounds look like a couple years ago and what they look like now. And you'll see that you find it interesting that everybody puts something attractive or something in the background to get you to watch the video or say, oh, I like that. And you're watching the video. That'll keep your interest for a little while, and then they'll show you the stuff. And when I'm sitting here talking to you, you're not just listening to me. Your eyes are wandering around the room. Now what I want to show you is what I do to prepare for the live stream every time I come live from the man cave, or when I do the Dollar Tree hauls. What I would do with the Dollar Tree hauls, I usually have the stuff here and focus on it and have this light on and use this computer over here, which I'll show you in a little while. Or I would use this camera and focus on the stuff here, pick up stuff out of the thing, and focus on it, that's what you see. You see this. That's the Dollar Tree section. But then when I do the live from the man cave, I wanted to do something. I have a man cave sign, which I'll show you what I do. So what I'm going to show you now is what I do before I go live on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Live from the man cave. This is my studio, and I will show you what I do. A lot of stuff I got for free as gifts and stuff like that. Some stuff I bought. Hopefully to get monetized. I will improve what I'm doing and everything else, and will continue to grow from the studio. So what I normally do first, okay, I will show you here. You see this? What we do is we bring up the studio, and you see I have a keyboard here, okay? I have the two mouses here. One mouse is for this computer over here. Another mouse is for this. I have this over here, my phone. I will hook that up and show you that too. So now what I will do is I will bring this up, and then what I do is go to the studio. I check my camera first. Okay, you're watching it. We'll move this way. You're watching it. I'm not moving that, but you're watching it. You see the screen with the stuff. I would go to check the camera first. This is what I do. Okay. Now we open it. You see we got a picture. Now what I would do is I would take this, and remember, I'm focusing on this camera right now. Okay? This ring light is over to the side here, right here. Okay? So you're viewing the camera behind the ring light, so you're looking with the view. Now what I do is turn this on, and I try to focus myself in the video the way I want it to look. This is basically where I want it, and I would then turn off this light, okay? And I see my screen and everything else like that. I may brighten it a little more, okay? And I have the lights in the background and stuff like that. We'll bring this up now. We'll add just so you get a view. Okay, now if you look in the camera here, this, you'll see myself. You see the man cave sign and stuff like that, which is over here. We'll turn this light back on. So I get that adjusted. Then I would go over to the wall over here. And turn on the man cave sign. So this is what you'd be seeing. Okay? You see the man cave sign? You see that. You don't normally see that, but what you see is this. This is what you see. You don't normally see that. You see this. Okay? And then this would be like this in front of the camera. You see that. All right? And then what I would do would be turn that on, and all you see is this with the man cave and my bookcase behind me. All right, because the camera's a wide lens, and you see all that. Let's move this back so that you see it, what I'm talking about. This is what you would see right here. You see the man cave sign over here, right over here. This man cave sign, the back door. This is the ring light. What I do, okay, here's what I do. I first turn on the man cave sign. I turn this off now. This is disrupting the picture. What I would do is turn this around, so what you see is this much. You don't see the door, the stuff over here. You see this. You see the man cave here, and that. What I would first do is turn on this sign like this. Turn the man cave sign on. I would set up my camera. Alright, so this is what you're viewing. I have the ring light here. Alright, so this camera is not here. Okay, this camera is not here. And I have this ring light on. I have everything ready to focus here. I have everything ready to focus here. Right here. I have everything ready to focus here. But first, before I do that, I would turn this on so that I get your views.
Power on. Ready for connection.
Okay. And I have that in the screen. And then I would set up my camera angles and everything, which you see this and you see me. I would go into StreamYard, set up my appearance and everything else. Then I would turn on my ring light, put this behind me like that, and we turn off this light. We got this camera's focused on this part of the room. It's focused on the sign. We want to get rid of that. So all it's focused on is everything from this side of the room, the man cave sign and everything else, and what's behind me. Then I would set up my other computer. As you see, I have the wires here, which I'm going to try to get behind me and everything else. Have the camera set in such a way, but the camera is so delicate, you move it around a little bit or whatever with the wires, you'll get pixelation and stuff like that, so that's fine. But right now in the camera, we move this out of the way. Put this behind us. This would be behind us. Now, I'm bringing this closer. This is what you'd see in the camera with the ring light and everything else focused. I want to bring you to the screen so you see me. You see me here? Right here. I'm right here. This is me. Right now, live. The camera, the man cave sign. You see the stuff behind me, right over here, you see the aqua lamp with everything. So your eyes are focused on me talking to you like this. In this pause here, you see me talking to you. And what you see is behind me, this stuff right here. And your eyes are focused on that while watching me. This keeps your interest. That's what you make it out to be. Once I get everything set up, I get my sound card plugged in over here. That's why I usually come on about 9:30 or so. Put this in like that, and then I make sure it comes on. I have my sound card ready to go. I get it up and running. That signal, it's ready to go. What you got to do next is press your Bluetooth. That's it. Then you do this. That's fine. Then you do this. And this is blinking what you want it on MC. So now that blinks. Now this, all the stuff you see pixelating, that's me talking. So we know that that's working, but we're not sure then. So what we do is we have the camera working. So what we do is go over to our studio. What I would do is go over to my Google here, and I go to StreamYard or YouTube or whatever, and I have this come up. And what we want to do is just do a recording of it. Let's go enter studio. And what I do is that if you can see it, can you see this? Move this over slightly, this out of the way, like that. Can you see this? We'll make sure that you can see it. Pardon me, I'm moving the tripod and the ring light. Now, you see this here in front of you. There's a test. We'll move this out of the way just a little bit so that you can see. Okay, now you can see this. This is going up and down here. That's my voice. So what we would do is we set all this up before we go live. We check the studio. Okay, now we could check our audio. And you see it. This is it. I would put my headphones on and I would be able to hear you. I don't have that on. I could put that on, but I don't. And then this is what this thing, you want to test it. This, you can test it like this. It's, and you hear it in the headphones. Sounds like they're working. Testing the speakers on StreamYard. It's a song. Okay. Then you check your camera. You see it. Touch up my appearance. Mirror image. I don't put the mirror image because mirror image turns it around. This one, it has my right hand, my left hand. This is my right. This is my left. This is my right. This is my right hand. Okay, so that's what you're seeing. This is my left hand. So you're actually seeing it. And when you do that, when you put something into the focus on it, this comes up readable. You see that? That's readable. That is readable. Okay? You're reading that the way it's supposed to be read, right to left. If I would do the mirror image in it, it would reverse it. So now this is on my left side. Okay? The image is totally behind me. You see the ring light because the camera is now focused that way on the other side. We don't want that. In some cases you may want that, but we don't want that. This is what we want. We want you to see this. Okay? You see that. So now when I do this in the mirror image, this is what comes up. It's backwards. That's what you're seeing. You see it's backwards? So that we don't want that. We want it reversed. We want it for you to be able to read it. So that's why we're able to do that and have it so that you can see it that way. When you see the Dollar Tree haul, you may see it reversed just because I'm using a single camera. I'm not using the thing where you can reverse it and everything else. So again, you have my right hand right here. You have my left hand over here, right here. This is my left. This is my right. Left, right. So that's what you see. Left, right to left. So you have my right hand is off to the side right here, and my left hand is my right hand in the picture. So it's right to left. So what you see, this is the mirror. This is what you actually see in the mirror. Mirror image turns it around so that you see what you would see in a mirror. We don't want that. We want you to see what we see. So this is my left hand here. All right. So it's what you would actually see in the mirror. We don't want you to see. We want you to see what you normally see. And that's what they do on TV and stuff like that. They reverse it so that you see, you're actually reading it that way. So that's reversed. Now when you put it on this, it's right. So this is in the camera angle. Okay? You're reading that from the camera, so it's backwards. When you see this, it's forward. So you have your right hand right here. This is your left, and this is your right hand over here, right here. This is what you would actually see in a mirror. You got that? So that's what I try to do. I try to get it so the man cave actually looks like the man cave. Now if I were to reverse it by putting mirror image, it's backwards. Man cave is backwards. It's N-A-M. Now when I do this, it's M-A-N. And you notice this is backwards. Cave is backwards. That's the C. So we don't do that. We try to get that for you. That's the image I'm trying to get to focus. So once I get all that set up, I get out of this. I would then type in on my computer, I would then type in the channel, the day, focus on whatever, and then I would take this and I would slide it underneath here. Then I'm all set. I basically have my viewing the way I want it and everything else. I would take my headphones, which are over here. My headphones are over here. I would take them, and then I would go to this computer over here, right here. Turn this one on. As you can see, it's coming on. I would then type in Mike for it to come on. I would then type in it for it to come on. You see it right there. I'm not getting it. It comes on. Okay. Now this has scrolling name and stuff like that. I can actually see on this computer, if I'm sitting back in the chair, we have my screen which shows the man cave is spelled right. It's not reversed. My showing my camera boom. It's showing my lighted thing, and I have the two things lit on around it. Make sure you're highlighting it, you're looking at that, and everything else. And then what I do, which I have now set up, is this here. Okay, this one. We have this phone right here. We have this, so that we'll go to a live thing, and we'll have this. You see, I have it here. So now, you see it in here, and then we have this ring light that we turn on. Okay? Now you won't see that. That's too bright. I make it low. It's too bright. I make it lower. So that's lower, the way I have it. So now I would see this here, and I'm looking at you. Okay, you see that? So I'm getting the things here. Of course, I get them here, but I have two places that I can look. So you're seeing what I see behind me, and you're not seeing this. You're not seeing this. You're not seeing this ring light. Sorry about that. I'm bringing the camera up so that I can show you this. I don't want to take it off the tripod. You see this? Okay? You're seeing this. And this ring light is right in front of me. Like this. Right beside me. So that... This is the effect of the glare that you would see. So this is what you would see me, but you won't see this because it's over here. You're focusing on this camera here. Got it? Oh. So, since this what happened, I went like this. My wife wanted to pass in here. So what I would do with this, which I've already done, I've focused on this with the green screen, made a picture of the different of the different backgrounds, as you can see here. Okay? The backgrounds. I got to move this out of the way. I don't want to do it. But you see the different backgrounds here? I can take the background and put this up. It actually changes, similar to what I am focused on live. So we have the background in here, and I can be in the screen, and people could pass and everything else. They're usually quiet, but that's it. That's what we have. And then when the person passes, that's it. And of course you see this in the background. That's this ring light here. So we're all set to do a video. The screen is perfect. We move this over out of the way, and I'm pretty much clear. And now all I would do before I go live is take this and bring this down to a level. That's good. So now, I told you before, my shadows and everything else, I'm sitting back in the chair and it looked normal to you. I don't have a shadow on my face. This is what you see on the computer. That's a view through a ring light and how my studio is set up and everything else before I go live. And now I have the phone here that I can check comments as well as on this computer screen. So then we have everything in focus. We have this in focus. What you're seeing right now is what you would see in this picture here. Right here. In back of me. This would be in back of me. So now you're in front of me and I'm showing you everything. My shadows are gone. I'm pretty much clear to you and everything else. Your eyes are focusing on the stuff around the room and stuff like that. You're looking at the man cave sign. You're looking at the thing going over here. And I keep your interest. I will talk to you and everything else, try to engage you and stuff like that. But your eyes are moving around the room. So I want you to go to another channel. Some people haven't changed. Some people have. The ones that are trying to get more professional and try to make it interesting for you, or making videos where you see your surroundings looking different and stuff like that. Podcasts will have the names on the background and everything else. Have pictures, have scenery and stuff like that. Challenge you to go back through one of their older videos, say a year or two earlier, and check the video out and see how they progressed from when they were starting out and to what they have now. Even a Dollar Tree Haul channel, or somebody that talks to you about fish and stuff like that, how they progress with their fish and stuff like that. And moving around and everything is showing you all the opportunities. So you're engaged with that channel, looking at this, look at that, so we're doing this, doing that. Keeps you interested, and that's what this background is doing. It's keeping you interested in my live stream, that you're listening to me talk, but your eyes are focusing on the entire room. And that's what it's all about. So now you've saw shading, you saw me set up my room, what my background is like, and everything else. And then we go into cameras and what type cameras we're using. You'll be actually behind me and see what I do in my next live stream. Till then, Stephen F. signing off. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think. And remember that all things are possible if you believe. I didn't believe I could do this. I'm doing it. I'm showing you what I do to help you. You may not have this elaborate setup, but slowly but surely, get a ring light, get a light behind you where you can focus it up, where you can make the room look better to you and stuff like that. Have a dimmer on the light. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. We'll go into all that stuff going forward. So I wanted to show you I have the ring light on the phone. I could go live, so when I go off live, I can capture it again and bring it up. We'll go into that in another video where we lose service, because we have the phone now where I can go to it and you see a click like that, which we'll go into in the next video. So this is a view from the ring light. Hope to see you in the next one. Again, like, comment, subscribe, ding that bell. Let me know what you think. By dinging the bell, get notified when I go live or when I post a video. And by giving me a thumbs up, that helps with the algorithms on the channel to put YouTube to push my videos out. And it could help you too. So if you're interested in stuff like this and want to talk about gardening and any topic that I can explain to you, and if I steer you wrong or I misquote something, and I find out I was wrong, I will admit that I was wrong and try to correct myself. I'm usually pretty good with the stuff, but there are some times when I've made a mistake, and I will come back and I will correct my mistake. So I will see you in the next one. Till next time, Stephen F. signing off. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. This is View Through the Ring Light. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you, and good night.